In 2016, Microsoft worked with both political parties here at the conventions. We've been doing this for the last 4 political cycles, so we have a really strong history of working on a bipartisan basis to smooth the democratic process in operation.
For such a large event, so many moving parts, you need to have a very strong foundation as well as the plumbing that makes everything run here.
We started planning here in Philadelphia last May, and there have been well over 1,000 people involved in the planning.
Since the beginning of this process, we've had a team on the ground here in Cleveland working to both plan and, this week, execute a terrific convention.
The conventions are like a small business, so we've done a great deal of work to provide them everything that a small business would need. They need Surface devices, they need Office 365, and then at the conventions themselves, we're doing additional work to help them put on the actual show.
Microsoft's been involved with the conventions for a long time, helping on all of our back-end infrastructure, the servers. We've used CRM, that helped us basically run our entire volunteer program.
Technology changes the planning process pretty drastically every 4 years. One of the major things is mobility. We equipped all of our staff with Surface devices this cycle, which was a big change from previous cycles.
We're also doing some public engagement. We've had thousands of people walking through the Politico Hub space at both conventions. We are creating a lounge space that has ongoing programming the entire day. We have news events, we have receptions, we have our technology integrated throughout.
We've been working with the RNC and ENC to integrate Skype into the technical solutions at both conventions.
Here in Cleveland, we're showing Skype at its very best. We have live point-to-point calls from Media Row here to this kiosk in the queue. We have live TX integrations with our partnership with AP. That'll be going live to broadcasters all over the world.
We spoke to the DNC as well, and what they really wanted to do here was get Skype callers for their viewing parties around the US into the main stage to talk to one of their speakers on the last day.
There are a lot of things that we're going to be doing with the media. CNN and MSNBC use our Pulse product to track sentiment of audiences in real time.
As the convention has grown, we got a lot more videos, photos. So this is essentially a major live TV production over 4 days.
We've been very busy at the Democratic National Convention. We're leveraging Azure Media Technologies to deliver content using the cloud across the internet so that people can watch it wherever they're at. By the end of this event, we'll have reached about 2 million viewers, and then the content will also have an on-demand life after that.
We're very excited to be a part of this. It's a chance to showcase our technology, as well as connect viewers with the democratic process.
Technology can connect the citizenry to government in ways the Founding Fathers probably never imagined. We're creating access to what normally wouldn't be accessible.
We're working to make sure that we're not only supporting the conventions, but we're also leaving a positive, lasting legacy in each convention city.
In Cleveland, we have an app that will help the Visitors Bureau in the future.
We partnered to actually do a mobile platform. On it, we can have all sorts of different apps, which we call tiles. So we partnered with RTA, and so RTA is doing tickets online. We're getting their schedules online in mobile, which is part of this process. We went to our local government and citizen service delivery folks called Downtown Cleveland Alliance. They wanted to have dialogue with consumers about where there's problems, whether it's trash or safety issues. The anchors of the community all got together, and it's really a platform to launch what we do in new technologies hosted on Azure.
And we're really excited in Philadelphia. We're opening the Microsoft Reactor there.
At its essence, the Reactor is an engagement space. It's a place where we can activate programming that can touch a whole range of the citizenry.
We hope the Reactor has sustaining value to our community, in that years from now, people will trace their interest in technology. The spark of innovation that led to an IPO in their company will come from what is done here in the Reactor.
As an entrepreneur, as someone who truly cares about the technology community, to have Microsoft here, to have the Microsoft Reactor in our city is a game changer for us.
In the modern world, with high levels of cloud computing, high levels of business analytics, data and sensors everywhere in the world, there are going to be a lot of changes. Underlying all of this is an opportunity for the democratic process and the way of getting people to be engaged in the process. It's a way to elevate that.
Microsoft's interested in the political space because we're really truly interested in democracy. We want to empower people as they run for office. We want them to take Microsoft along with them on that journey and do everything we can to help them in their efforts as they run for office and as they hold those offices later.
We're really proud of what we've done in the last 4 political cycles. We're here today, but we're going to be here again in the future, engaging in the democratic process.